Are you searching for some inspirational movies to watch on Netflix? Then you've come across the right video. In this video, we'll be giving you the top 10 movies list that you can watch on Netflix which can inspire you to do something good. And for your help, we've given you the links to all these movies down in the description. So without any delay, let's start the countdown from number 10 to number 1. Number 10. Just Mercy. Well, what would you like to have if you were ever wrongfully convicted of something? Let me guess. You will definitely want to consult with the best lawyer out there. Well, Just Mercy follows a Harvard lawyer, Brian Stevenson, who determines to overturn the conviction of Walter Macmillan and save him from a death sentence. And this movie is actually based on a real life story. It is a human story about injustice and justice which you must watch. Unlike those many based on true story movies, Just Mercy sticks close to the facts of the case. And the reason behind this is the facts are already drama enough. And with all these abundant reasons, you shouldn't miss this deeply moving film at any cost. And for the people who just choose their film based on the IMDb ratings, this movie also has an IMDb rating of 7.6. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. Number 9. The Social Network. Nowadays, we all are using Instagram mostly. But all these social networks just came from an after effect of the success of a great invention called Facebook. Facebook is a digital revolution. There are many of us who are still dreaming and working on creating the next big thing. The founder of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, is an inspiration to many because he's the man who built a digital empire from his hostel room. This movie here is a biography of the legend directed by the legendary filmmaker David Fincher. So if you're working on becoming the future legend or even looking for some inspiration to move ahead in your life, then this movie is perfect for you. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. Number 8. The Theory of Everything. I think most of us have heard about black holes and their theories of explosion. But what do you know about the man behind all these theories? So to introduce you to the biographical film of a true genius in the field of theoretical physics and cosmology, this movie chronicles the life of Stephen William Hawking. And before you think he's like any other gifted genius in the world, let me lay it out before you. Stephen Hawking was diagnosed with a nasty disease called ALS. As this disease progresses, it degenerates the nerve and muscle functions over time. But despite this disease and difficulties, he went ahead on his life to become a great physicist. Just imagine if we were about to finish our degrees and head out to the world to fulfill our dreams, and then suddenly a doctor says that you just have 2 years to live. Wouldn't it be horrible and demotivating? Well, this is what happened with Stephen Hawking. But despite his condition, Stephen Hawking never gave up on his life, which makes the film a must-watch for all of us. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. Number 7. Marriage Story. Are you a couple or going to be one or even married? Then this movie will help you in your love life. Marriage Story is about a stage director and his actor wife who struggle through a grueling coast-to-coast divorce that pushes them to their personal and creative extremes. This movie is a compassionate portrait of a marriage breaking up and a family staying together. Since this movie can't be more realistic and will definitely help you in your relationship, you shouldn't miss this at all. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. And this movie also has an IMDb rating of 7.9. So that might give you another reason to watch it. And if you've reached this video till now, then go ahead and smash that like button as it really encourages us to make similar mind-blowing content for you every single week. Number 6. Lion. Have you ever gone on a search of something that you were separated from in the past, but that means so much to you? If yes, then I'm sure you got a very interesting story to tell your friends. But hands down, I got the most interesting and inspiring one here, Lion. Here the search is done by an Indian man for his mother from whom he was separated at the age of 5. This movie is a biographical drama of an Indian man who got adopted by an Australian couple after he got lost on the streets. After many years, he returns home, determined to find his birth family. It can be said that this is the only movie after Slumdog Millionaire about India which is truthful and uplifting. I can surely say that you wouldn't want to miss this incredible real-life story, so go ahead and add this to your watch list. And this movie also has an IMDb rating of 8, so this gives you another reason to watch it. Number 5. The Pursuit of Happiness. Well, if you're talking about inspiring stories, then this movie is a must. Well, if you're facing financial struggles, then this movie will encourage you to move ahead and survive. This is a biographical film of Chris Gardner, a San Francisco salesman struggling to build a future for himself and his 5-year-old son Christopher. This movie reveals the soul-wasting nature of poverty. This movie is about the survival and chasing dreams which will truly inspire you. Since the movie Pursuit of Happiness will surely help you in your pursuit of life goals, you should add this to your watch list. Number 4. Spotlight. If you need some inspiration in doing great work, then this might help you. This movie is about the true story of how the Boston Globe uncovered the massive scandal of child molestation and cover up within the local church, shaking the entire Catholic Church to its core. This is a gut-wrenching story of child sexual abuse uncovered through the finest investigative journalism that has ever shown on screen. This is a perfectly executed praise of power of the press. This inspirational movie will surely restore your faith in journalism and inspire you to do great work, so go ahead and add this to your watch list. And this movie also has an IMDb rating of 8.1, so without a doubt, it's a good one. And now before we reveal the top 3 spots, make sure you subscribe to WonderX so that you never miss any amazing movies and web series lists that we upload every single week. Number 3. The Truman Show. Just imagine, what if one day you found out that the life you're living is just a simulated live broadcast TV show? I know that you would be terrified. So you can stop imagining and rather watch this movie. It is about a man who doesn't know the fact that his entire life is a TV show and his family members are just actors. As he starts noticing things and uncovers the truth, he decides to escape. This is arguably one of the best satirical comedy on runway celebrity culture and a nation with uncontrollable thirst of private details of ordinary lives. If you can see the deeper meaning of this movie, you can find messages of truth and awakening. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. Number 2. Into the Wild. Have you ever gone on a road trip or at least planned to go on one? Then trust me when I say you're gonna love this movie. Let me tell you a little about the story. Christopher, a young graduate, decides to renounce all his possessions and hitchhike across America. During his journey, he encounters several situations and changes his views about life. This beautiful and deeply adventurous film is based on a real-life novel. This is the best road travel film you can ever come across. This is a beautiful message in the movie for all of us living in these concrete jungles. So to find out that, add this to your watch list and have an awesome time while watching this. And finally, here comes the topper of the list for which you have been eagerly waiting for. Number 1. Forrest Gump. This movie is about Forrest Gump, a man with low IQ. He finds himself in every major event of the 1960s and 70s. This man has never thought of himself as different. Thanks to his supportive mother, he leads anything but a restricted life. It would be fascinating and inspiring to watch Forrest make his way through some of the most turbulent time in American history. He will also give you a blueprint of living honestly, lovingly, and kindly. This heartwarming tale with wholesome message will be so inspiring. So do yourself a favor and add this to your watch list. And if you want to know some more top 10s, then go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then go ahead and click on the channel icon right in front of you. With that being said, we'll take your leave and we'll see you again at WonderX with an amazing top 10.